Alright, what's going on, Raptors fans? It is your boy Jimmy back on a Raptors video today. And in today's video, we're doing a video on if the Raptors can be the #1 team in the East as for the offseason work they put in this season. So if you are new, hit that like button, please comment and subscribe, and turn on post notifications for when I upload. The last time the Raptors were the #1 seed in the East, I think it was when they got swept by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round. And I think it was in 2018 or 2019, but I'm pretty sure that's when the last time they were first in the East. So I didn't really think the Raptors did a lot of off-season work, as I'm going to mention as for this season. But I think the Raptors, as for that season, they put very good, tremendous effort as a team and as a group collectively. But I think there's many things going into that season that the Raptors had their eyes set in the championship. But the one task and player they couldn't get through was LeBron James. So, as you're going to think about this, how can I tie that season for when the Raptors finished first into this season that the offseason the Raptors had? So, the Raptors had a lot of offseason workouts. You've seen players like Preston Chua, you've seen players like Scotty Barnes, you see people like Gary Trent Jr., you see it almost all over YouTube. But I don't think in that season for the Raptors in 2018 and 2019, that offseason, they really did a lot of offseason work. I think they may have did, but maybe off camera. But if the Raptors, for all the offseason work they're putting in right now with their new development coach Enrico Hines, I don't know what's expected of this Raptors team coming forward. So, there's two things to think about this. There's one, either the Raptors are putting the offseason work to prep for this season coming up and they want to go crazy in the playoffs, or they're just trying to prep all their players for the upcoming season and getting them ready for a long 82-game season, because I know players like Fred VanVleet are going to have a long drought because the Raptors don't have their point guard issue addressed yet. And for Pascal, he might play more point guard, so this practice and offseason helps him, I think, because the Raptors, almost all the players, they have dog-minded mentalities, and they finish first in the East, and they start very well. I think the Raptors in 2018, they played very well at the beginning of the season, and then I think the Raptors, honestly, they're carry on from there. I think the Raptors this season, they can get off to a hot start. I know for the first month of October, it might be pretty rough, as they have many tough teams in the East to compete against. But I think the Raptors can get it done for the first month of the NBA, but then we shall see from there. But I think for the Raptors, they have very much potential their team, as I think they fixed their bench because they signed players like Juancho, they signed players like, who else can you say? Maybe Jared Culver, I don't know if he's going to be in, but I think they signed many players like Otto Porter too to help out with bench production. So I think the bench production shouldn't really be an issue. The only issues on this team is really having a lack of a stretch 5 at 6'10", 6'11". But yet I'm pretty sure at 6'9" that works out, but you don't have like a big, that's like a 7-foot stopper and like a Marcus or such a Broncos, that's where you go off there. And another thing the Raptors miss is backup point guard production. If Malachi Flynn can basically, like I say, get you 10 to 15 points per game, or Delano Banks just contribute and help us out, I think it would help us out a lot. And for the Raptors, I think their backup center position, they can just get like another 7-footer. Like maybe you can see what Christian Loco does, but if you can get someone like a Clint Capella, maybe it can do some more damage, or something like a Miles Turner could help us out. But I think just maybe miss having that shot blocker and defensive anchor like Marcus All or Serge Ibaka. So honestly, I think the Raptors, they still have those two issues to address. But if the Raptors finish the top seed in the East, I wouldn't be surprised, because they're very good as a team as a unit, and they play well collectively as a unit and as a group collectively. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Raptors finish first in the East to start off, because they're off to a very hot start right now. As for their offseason work, I've seen many players like Gary Trent, Pascal, Scotty, Fred VanVleet, like almost every player that Rico Hines run is there right now. As for the last 3-4 run they had, so I think the Raptors are just going from there. So I think the Raptors have a lot of room to grow from this offseason as they put in the work. But if they start off great to start the season off, don't be surprised, like Paul George said. So I think the Raptors are very heavily respected among all the NBA. I just think the Raptors right now, they just basically have to take their time and just go with the pace of flow and getting ready for the season in October. So yeah, I think with the Raptors, if they start very well and they get up to the first in the East and they start very well and they're kicking teams in the bum, as for October, as they play tough teams, I wouldn't be surprised. But honestly, those are my thoughts on the Raptors, and make sure you like and comment and subscribe as I'm recording this video before I go to sleep. Because I just want to have a video up for, I think it's Tuesday I'm recording it, so it might go up probably, you can probably say maybe tomorrow maybe. So if you are new, please hit a like button, comment, subscribe. And it's your boy Demi. Have a great and blessed day, y'all. And I hope y'all are doing great for yourselves. And I'm out. Peace out.